Hi everybody, this is Richard Cole. What am I doing making a video at about 2:45 a.m. in the morning? Well, I named this video what makes one person great and another person average. I know one thing, in the business world, the answer I would give to that is that the great person just doesn't quit no matter what, against all odds, and the average person does, and that's why the average person in the business world is just average. I make this video at this time in the morning because I'm bothered. I'm bothered by those of you that put your money where your mouth is, and things just aren't going as you would like them to go, as you would like to see them go. That bothers me. That's the type of a person I am. Now, I'm not saying that we're, and I don't really know what the word I'm looking for right now, and I'm not going to do this over because that's me. But there's one thing you got to know. Those of you that have been around for 3 and 4 years know that what I say is 100% truth, but those of you that are new, I wish I had that magic pill for you that I could give you. And it doesn't mean that this happens just in the technology world. This happens all over the world. This happens in everything. That's what separates people that believe from people that don't believe. I'm telling you, and I can look any one of you straight in the eye, and if you were here right now in my office, in my home, I can look you straight in the eye and say, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. There are plenty of people now that they're going to get this and they're going to say, Rich, what do you mean? Everything is fine. What are you talking about? Those are the true winners. Those of you that get into this on a shoestring, your last dollar, sure, there's a lot of pressure when things don't happen like this. But imagine that you were at the first telephone, the first cell phone, the first television ever made, and you had a chance to represent that. You would have had the same challenges. Who would be the people that would prosper? The people that just didn't quit. That just didn't quit. I don't make this to induce you to please stick around and don't ever leave. I make this to let you know that I'm an average person that never had a high school education, but that I never quit in anything I ever did. I make this video especially for the person that never thought they ever had a chance in life. I make this video to let that person know that even though you might be behind the 8 ball, you have as much chance as anyone else does. I understand what challenges are. Believe me, I understand what challenges are. You know, here's a book that I wrote 23 years ago called The First Million is the Easiest. It's my first late wife, Carol, a champion of champions. We built a business that is still around today. I still derive a tremendous income from that business. That's called residual income. Out of hospital beds, we built the business. And on page 88 in this book, so long ago, 23 years that I wrote this, invariably you will run into a number of setbacks and disappointments along the way. You must retain the ability to sit back and smile away these bitter ashes, and out of them build an even stronger resolve to continue on. I remember a certain axiom I learned when I was a kid, which sums it up most succulently. And that axiom is this: nothing worthwhile ever comes easy. That's the truth, my friends. You must be prepared for the bad times as well as the good, but if you can laugh off these heartaches and put them in their proper perspective, then nothing will be discouraging enough to stop you from picking up the pieces and starting over again with your optimism and faith intact. And as long as you hold tight to that ability to let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy day, then eventually whatever it is you're striving for will happen for you. I will never forget the day that we found out that Carol had cancer. She looked me in the eye. That was on Thursday. Had a breast removed. And on Monday evening, we were doing a meeting at the Holiday Inn. When you're a quitter, you'll never be able to achieve greatness. But when you're one that doesn't quit and just knows to just keep moving on, moving forth, going ahead, no matter against all odds, that's what a winner is. Each and every one of you that may be behind the eight ball, that never had a chance in life, you have a chance right now.